Hey there, Scrapper Names fans. How are we all? I am back with my third design team layout for Scrapping Good Times for September. This one is for their sketch challenge, which was a bit of an interesting sketch challenge for me actually, because it's just a little different. Now, these are the papers I am using. I off camera had picked a few different ones, and these are the two that I am going with. So I'm using this as that pink sort of, you can't really see it on camera, checkered one, as my main sort of base pattern paper, and then this heart paper I'm going to use on the excuse me, sorry, on the bottom half here. So I'm just measuring up where it's going to go because I want it to fit. I'm a bit like that sometimes. I like things to fit properly. Yeah, so just measuring it up. I'm going to cut it out and go from there. So how is everyone? Have we popped over to the Scrapping Good Times? I've noticed there's been a few newbies to our group. It's an Australian scrapping book group. Doesn't exclude anyone from overseas or anything either. But yeah, so we've had 3 challenges this month with a couple of bonus challenges and a card one as well. I have to say I haven't done the card one or the Take 5 one yet, so I might try and get in. It is nearly the end of September, so you've got a few more days to get your entries in. And the lovely Shay, who's the administrator, owner, whatever you call it, of the group, is giving away a, is it Cricut? Is that what how you call it? Machine as well. So, and I think there's a couple other sponsors for the group as well that are giving away some lovely little goodies. So, all right, so I've cut my photos down and I'm putting them, I've put them, slotted them in on the angle there, and I'm tucking them just in underneath as per the sort of sketch. I've tried to stick to the base elements, or actually this sketch I think I stuck to most of, mainly because it was it's a different sketch with the 3 photos the way that they've been positioned, but a fairly sort of simple layout turned out for me sort of thing here. So just fluffing around with a few things here and there as to how everything's going to go. So I've adhered that, I think, pattern paper, the heart pattern paper, to the bottom. And I'm just going to look for some washi for the strip across the middle. So this is my little washi storage things. I just picked these up from a cheapie shop here when I first started back into the Project Live scrapbooking a couple of years ago. I was obsessed with washi tape. I must admit the obsession has died down a bit. Now my obsession is with other things. But yeah, so that's my washi stash. Tell me in the comments below, what was your obsession when you started scrapbooking? What was something you were just like, yep, I have to have that and I have to have a lot. So as I said, mine was washi. I think I've moved on to a bit of the mixed media supplies at the moment, and maybe some of the newer pattern paper type collections. So I've got some Glitter Girl sitting here that I've just brought. I've got some crepe paper, the Carousel new collection, as well as some other pattern papers that aren't so new, I don't think, that I brought from my scrapbook room, which you probably would have seen me use over on this channel a few times over the last month. I think that's become my new obsession because now I really want to order. What was the other one I saw? Oh, bugger, it's gone from my head. Oh, I can't remember what it is now. Anyway, and there's a new Christmassy one that looks a bit, suits well for the Aussie Christmas, because what I've seen so far of it, it doesn't have much to do with snow. So for us Aussies here, we don't get snow at Christmas. It's usually freaking hot. So I would like some pattern paper things, embellishments with that on it. Anyway, so yes, what is your obsession? What was your obsession? And what have you moved to now? Let me know what they are, because it'd be interesting to see what people have come up with. As I said, mine started simplistically with the washi tape, and now it's gone to probably the more expensive kind of obsessions. But, you know, we all have to have something. Anyway, sorry, back to the layout. So I kind of stuffed up there. You would have seen me. I put the washi tape down, forgot to put the photos in underneath. So I had to lift the washi tape. Thank God it didn't rip any of the paper, and stick them all back down. And I've just popped this silver doily behind just to break up some of the colour a little bit, and put just a bit of glitter behind it. just putting the frame down. I've used my thin Tombow glue there just to stick it around the edge because it is quite thin, that edge piece. I'm trying to use my frames, I think I've said this before, a little bit more often. Alright, so just these new little, like, stickers. Did I put these on? I may not have put them on, actually. Oh, no, I did. You can't see it, actually. I'm looking at the layout, actually, for a change. I've remembered to put the layout in front of me. So I've got those little stickers there. I guess they're acrylic-y type ones. And they are... I got them from a store at the recent craft fair here in Canberra. So you probably haven't mentioned it a few times because I've got a few goodies from there. So I've just put like a little clear heart, a little bunny shape, and a little just dot, like a enamel type acrylic dot. And I'm just going to use my frame to journal at the bottom about getting this new bunny. And you can see I've done so I did the title. God, I'm clever. Magic. Now, as you can tell, I might have run out a little bit, of some of those stickers, so I've jumbled it up. And I do that a lot. Sometimes if I can't make a letter out of one of the, what alpha might be there, what letter, I will just mix it up like that. So I might, do one, whatever. And it doesn't faze me too much. I'd rather do that than have all these stickers left over just because they don't all match. So, that's a trick too. I mean, at the end of the day, I sort of think, well, I'm looking at it, my family looking at it, they're not going to turn around and say, oh my God, that letter doesn't match those letters. They're looking more at the memory keeping of it than, well, for me, that's what I'm doing it for, is for memory keeping and things like that. It's not all about the process for me. It is about keeping those memories going after I've gone, and documenting all those little fun things in our life, like getting a new bunny. So here is now this little boy we got to, I guess, replace one of the bunnies that passed away. He was an older bunny and he had passed away, and his friend needed a mate because he was used to having someone around. So that's what we've done here. And Chester is his name, and he's absolutely gorgeous. He's this beautiful little fluff ball, and he has blue eyes, which is a bit rare. So he was he's stunning, and he's a beautiful little fella. He's a bit cute, and he's a bit funny with his little quirks. Alright, so I'm just playing around here. I've got this vellum shape, and it's a gold sort of heart, which sort of matches the geometric pattern I have on one of the clear hearts on the photo on the left. But I debated whether or not to put it on there, and I go to put it on, and it looks all right. You can't really see it. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have stuck it down with glue because it sort of crinkled the vellum a little bit. But again, I'm looking at it, my kids are looking at it, and so be it. So yeah, those are vellum, acetate, whatever they call it, shapes. I'm just playing around. These are all new. Those ones actually I think came from the Reject Shop, which is a cheapy shop here in Australia. I don't know if you've got them overseas. And they've been, really coming out with some new crafting kind of goodies. So every day I'm going to pop in and see what I can find. All right, so I brought these dies, which are bunny shapes, as you can see here, specifically because we love our bunnies. And it's perfect size for my diamond press. So I've just popped this pink glitter through. And am just sticking them on the top. I needed something in that corner, those corners I felt. It looked a bit blank. So, yeah. These are really cute. And I did have a little bit of trouble putting the glitter through the diamond press. But it worked, as you can see, and they look so cute. So they're a pale pink glitter cardstock I've used. Now these crepe paper, Hello Love, glitter hearts, I pop a few on. And then this layout's pretty much done, to be honest. I don't think, too much more. I don't add anything down the bottom. The hearts themselves, those geometric hearts, pattern paper, say enough. I don't think it needs any embellishing at the bottom. I contemplated it, but it just would have been lost. I think any embellishments I put on there would have been lost. So that's why I've done at the top instead. As you can see, thinking, what am I going to put on? it's pretty minimal embellishing this layout for me actually. But it still looks quite nice. Simple but nice, I think. So as I said, it's I'll have a link at the end of this video to the Scrapping Good Times Facebook group. It is a closed group, secret group, whatever you call it. So you will need to request to join. And I think there's a few scrappy questions to answer just to make sure we're not getting any sort of trolls coming into our group. But Shay's wonderful and runs some great challenges each month. Myself and a friend of mine are on the design team, and we share our layouts throughout the month to give everyone a bit of inspiration. And I'm going to pop some more up there of other bits and pieces, other layouts I might do and spreads and things like that. It's a friendly group. People ask for advice, people share layouts, all those sorts of scrappy fun things. So by all means, pop on over and check it out. And have a bit of fun if you're up for some challenges each month to get those creative, scrappy mojo happening. Thank you, my bub. Now that strip I think came from a Kaiser Craft sticker sheet actually. It looks like one of those. And it didn't stick down properly, so I just popped in a little staple with my tiny attacher. Oh no, there's the dot I add to it. So that's sort of it, just about for my layout, as I said. And if you're not following me over on Instagram, there's a link at the bottom as well to search up my page. Pop in and check it out. It's my Scrappy Fun page. So I try and share anything scrappy. And also I have my blog. Sometimes when I don't get a chance to do a process video, and don't always video my layouts, I will take some photos and share it on the blog, on my blog as well. So yeah, definitely follow me along the way there and check into the Scrapping Good Times Facebook group and share in all the fun scrappiness. Oh, I do add this down the bottom to pop the date. I couldn't remember the date we got Chester. This is just a printable we got in a Kitaholic kit. Can't even talk. So I pop the date on that a bit later because I've got to go back and find when I took these photos. All right, all done. I'm going to give you some close-ups now. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment below. Leave me some likey love by giving me a thumbs up. And yeah, if you've enjoyed these videos, and again, as I've said, if you want to see something else, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you again in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.